I told my girlfriend she drew her eyebrows too high. She seemed surprised. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it. President Lincoln was approached by a woman after a political speech. If you were my husband, I would poison your tea. Lincoln replied, If you are my wife, I will gladly drink it. My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban at the zoo. Have you heard the joke about yoga? Never mind, it's a bit of stretch. Why should you never play poker at the zoo? Too many cheaters. What do you call a nose with no body? A nobody knows. Nobody knows. Why does Snoop Dogg use an umbrella? For deep drizzle. Never confide in the vacuum cleaner. They are also collecting dirt. Yeah. A Roman walks into a cafe, holds up two fingers, and gets five coffees. I don't get the joke. A Roman walks into a cafe, holds up two fingers, and gets five coffees. I don't know. Q. What time is it when the clock strikes 13? A time to get a new clock. What? Yeah, there is no 13 on the clock's surface. A clock's board, right? What do you call a guy who's really loud? Mike. Okay, so those are good jokes. Let's see what else we have got. Jokes of the day for Friday, 15th May 2026. Sounds more like a nightmare. An old couple wakes up in the morning and the husband looks over at his wife and says, Wow, you wouldn't believe the dream I had. The wife replies, Yes, go on, tell me. So the husband says, I had a dream that you left me after 20 years of being married. The wife says, Oh, it sounds more like a nightmare. The husband says, No, I'm sure it was a dream. Old joke from Joke of the Day archives. When Chuck Norris does division, there are no remainders. History of math in America. Last week, I purchased a drink at Burger King for $1.58. The counter girl took my two $1 bills. Then I pulled 8 cents from my pocket and gave it to her. She stood there holding the nickel and the 3 pennies while looking at the screen on her register. I sensed her discomfort and tried to tell her to just give me 2 quarters, but she hailed the manager for help. Why do I tell you this? Because of the evolution in teaching math since the 1950s. A teaching method in the 1950s. A logger sells a truckload of lumber for $1. His cost of production is 4/4 of 5. Right? 4/5 of the price. 4/5. 1/3, 2/3, right? 2/5, 1/5, 2/5, 4/5 of the price. What is his profit? 2. Teaching math in the 1960s, a logger sells a truckload of lumber for $100. His cost of production is 4/5 of the price, or $80. What is his profit? A teaching method in 1970s. A logger sells a truckload of lumber for $100. His cost of production is $80. Did he make a profit? 4. Teach math in the 1980s. A logger sells truckload of lumber for $100. His cost of production is $80, and his profit is $20. Your assignment: underline the number 20. 5. A teaching method in 1990s. A logger cuts down a beautiful forest because he is selfish and inconsiderate and cares nothing for the habitat of animals or the preservation of our woodlands. He does this so he can make a profit of $20. What do you think of this way of making a living? Topic for class participation after answering the question. How did the birds and squirrels feel as the logger cut down their homes? There are no wrong answers, and if you feel like crying, it's okay. 6. Teaching method in the 2000s. Same question as number 5, but if you have special needs or just feel you need assistance because of race, color, religion, sex, age, childhood memories, criminal background, then don't answer and the correct answer will be provided for you. 7. A teaching method in 2011. Un ranchero vende una cartada de madera para 100 pesos. El costo de la producción es 80 pesos. ¿Cuánto dinero ha hecho? Yeah, a lot of Hispanics in America. Thanks for listening. Have a great Labor Day jokes of the day over there.